All right, today I want to talk about buying stuff with your Bitcoin without selling your Bitcoin. Now stick with me. The app's called Mezzo. It's available today at mezzo.org, and it essentially allows you to bank on yourself. Now what does this mean? The protocol itself is built around a stablecoin, MUSD, and that is 100% Bitcoin backed, maintaining a one-to-one value with the US dollar. And the actual credit system is based around requiring more collateral than credit. So if you want to borrow $100, you probably need to have $150, depending on your risk tolerance. So it's a super easy system available today, and I want to walk through buying real stuff against your Bitcoin. So today I'm going to buy a new iPhone. Let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to get started by signing in to the Mezzo app. And you'll see the cool thing about Mezzo is that you can either sign in with a Bitcoin wallet or an Ethereum wallet. So if you're a pure Bitcoiner, the system allows you to sign in just as easily. I've got some bridged Bitcoin via TBTC, so I'm going to go with an Ethereum wallet that I've got up. Let's take a look. I'm just going to connect, and then I'll need to sign a message on my ledger. All right, cool. So I've been playing around, so I got a little bit of MUSD, so $263 worth. But what I want to do is go ahead and bridge some funds over to the Mezzo network. So Mezzo is actually its own network, and everything operates on that layer. So we need to move some funds over. All right, so if I go up to my Mezzo passport, I can see my total assets are pretty weak right now, $263. Gonna need more than that to buy an iPhone. Now you may ask, like, how are you gonna buy an iPhone? Well, the cool thing is Mezzo's got immediate support for Bitrefill gift cards. So there's some cool stuff you could buy in the market right now using MUSD, including donating to some cool causes on Bitcoin development. But Bitrefill is what we want to look at. Now, Bitrefill is a pretty cool site. If we pop over to Bitrefill, essentially what they let you do is for a number of geographies, be able to purchase gift cards to retailers using crypto. So Mezzo has a partnership with Bitrefill and allows you to buy in MUSD straight away. All right, so the first thing I need to do is put some funds on the network. So I'm going to move my TBTC on Ethereum to BTC on Mezzo. So I'm going to go ahead and add funds, find my TBTC token, and put the max available that's in my Ethereum wallet. This is about $3,500. I think this will give me a good cushion for my loan to value ratio just to keep it safe. Looks like it'll cost me about $1.20 to bridge it. And I'm just going to go ahead and review and complete these transactions. All right, so transaction submitted. Both transactions submitted, one to approve the spend and one to approve the transaction. Go ahead and confirm. And this will be the confirm to bridge. All right, successful initiation of the bridging. And I believe this should take about 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll hop back when this is complete. All right, we're back, and the bridge took about 15 or 16 minutes to go through. So now if we take a look at what we've got on Passport, we've got that $3,400 in Bitcoin and our MUSD. So we're one step closer. Now we just got to get some MUSD so we can go buy our gift card and buy the iPhone. So I'm going to head to the Borrow tab and start a new borrow. Now I know I want to borrow $1,800, and I know my max collateral is 0.028. This does do some funny stuff where it moves around a bit. There we go. So I think I want to borrow $1,800. My collateralization ratio is close to 170, and my required collateral amount is a little under what I've got in the bank, which estimates for the fee, for the network fee of 0.0005, which I think it's even a little lower than that. But so let's take a look. $1,800, 168 collateralization. I think I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and review it. And looking at the review borrow. So this is the BTC paid collateral, $33.64. It's adjusting slightly based on market pricing. My collateralization ratio, 168.06. And my interest rate for the loan, simple interest assessed annually, is about 1%. Cool with that. Liquidation price, so BTC price would need to dip pretty hard to 76K, 76.9. For my loan to be liquidated. And then there's that liquidation fee deposit of $200, which is just there. You get it back when you pay the loan back. That's just in case you do get liquidated. But hopefully a rare case with these numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and transact. Got to get my ledger going. And I'm going to confirm this transaction. Let's go. How would you feel if you can no longer use Mezzo? Very disappointed. Next. What's most valuable about MUSD on Mezzo? Borrowing without selling BTC. What holds you back from borrowing more MUSD? Nothing. Congratulations, while I was waiting, congratulations, your $1,800 MUSD is on the way. Hell yeah, let's go. Sick, there it is, and it's already in my account. Pop up to my passport. There it is. I've got $2,000 to spend. Let's go buy an iPhone. Nice. All right, this is super exciting. I'm gonna go poke around and just see how much gift card action I need to buy a new iPhone 16 Pro. I think I'm on like the 14, so it's been a minute. Due for an upgrade. And which model's best for you? I like the Pro, and I like black, and I like the biggest one because I take a lot of video and do a lot of stuff. And I'm going to trade in my 14 Pro because why not take the cash for that? $380. Nice. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably finance the remainder after like $400. That way this other 380 just comes back to a credit card. So yeah, $14.99 due today, $11.19 after trade-in is received, so they'll credit that back. So I need like $1,100 in gift cards. Let's go ahead to the market, go to BitRefill. I do earn some bonus mats on this purchase, which is nice. And nice. All right, let's go for the big boy. 1,000 MUSD. I'm gonna buy this with MUSD. And come here and just confirm. Purchase successful. All right, use the button to log in or create a BitRefill account. Only an email is required, and redeem your code to shop gift cards. I'm going to go ahead and redeem now. And I'm already inside of my BitRefill account. All right, go ahead and redeem before anybody else can. And $1,000 credit. All right, so let's head to the main page. This Apple's got to be on the front. There it is. All right, so Apple. So I'm going to purchase 2 5s and a 100. Going to add this to the cart. And Apple for USA. That's where I'm based. And we're going to check out. And I want to use my store credits. So we'll do that. Paying with USD, BitRefill store credits, $1,100. We'll review the order. And that's my email address. There's an invoice ID, and we're going to get $1,100 worth of Apple Store value. Confirm the payment. And delivery in progress. That will hit my email address. Oh, here they are. Look at that. Look how cool that is. And I could just unseal them right here digitally. I'm not going to do that on camera. And fund my account and pay for my iPhone. So let's get them loaded up and make our phone purchase. All right, so it did take me a minute to figure out how to spend the Apple gift cards, but it was just a matter of not purchasing AppleCare, even though I was paying partial and some on a credit card because it needs something to charge against. So I'll pick that up after, but it does allow you to check out, and it says pay with your Apple account balance. You'll notice I actually bought another $100 in MUSD gift cards just because the amount after tax is $1,200. So I'm going to finance $1,200 on my iPhone with Bitcoin. So I'm going to apply that and then check out like normal for the remainder of the 418, which will, most of that will come back from my trade-in, and I'll be able to slowly pay back my iPhone in MUSD kind of on my terms at a 1% interest rate. So here we go. All right, and just to capture this moment for the video, there's the account balance applied, the $1,200 of gift cards purchased with MUSD financed from my Bitcoin. And the amount due today, which is going to be paid with a credit card. Place your order. You are all set. Oh, let's go. New iPhone 16 Pro delivers Monday, July 21st. Brought to you by Mezzo. Let's see. All right, so coming back to the Mezzo dashboard, let's see where we're at after the iPhone purchase. So we've got this dashboard that kind of gives us the stats on the loan. So we're still at the 1% APR. So my interest to date has been about a penny. So we'll watch that kind of go over time. I'll probably keep this loan open for a couple weeks or a few months just to play around with it. But I'll be able to see where my collateralization ratio is based on the Bitcoin price and then my locked collateral. So just a reminder, this 0.028609 BTC on Mezzo is mine. So as long as I come back and pay this loan debt back of $1,801, so if I go look at what I've got right now, I've got 863 MUSD. I could toy around and explore. I could maybe throw this in a vault, try to get some yield, things like that. I may just play it safe and hold the MUSD. We'll see. But what I'll probably do is just buy back MUSD over the next few weeks, get that money back up to 1801.80 of what I owe. That I might tip up a little bit with my pennies of interest. But then I just need to go back and repay the loan. So you'll see I only have 938 MUSD at the moment. So I could partially repay it and then bump up my collateralization ratio if I care, but I'll probably just stack the MUSD and pay it off once I recoup the funds. Mainly this is just an experiment to see what was possible, and it's super cool that you can come to the market, you can grab Bitrefill gift cards, you can go to Bitrefill, and you can finance pretty much anything right now using your Bitcoin as collateral. So that is the quick overview, just to show that you can really buy stuff without selling your Bitcoin, and you can do it right now using Mezzo. So check it out, mezzo.org, and we'll catch you on the next one.